Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showcasing my Missouri native tank. I have four different species of fish in here, and we'll also be doing a feeding, so stick around and let's get into it. So this tank is a 55-gallon aquarium. I have 2 sponge filters, a hang-on back filter, and some extra aeration, just adding that stream kind of DO, dissolved oxygen in here, because these are all stream fish. But yeah, so in terms of stocking, I have 1 log perch. If you guys have seen my other videos, you know I have a lot more log perch up in this tank above me. But this is just 1 extra I had. Put them in here. I didn't want to overstock the other tank. I caught this log perch in Minnesota, but log perch are also native to Missouri. I made a video of underwater footage in a Missouri stream, and you do see log perch in that. And then the other stocking in here is the central stone roller right there. This guy I did catch in Missouri in a little stream. Really cool fish. I have another one up in my, it's actually another Missouri stream tank. It's my darter. I call it my darter tank. I have a smaller stone roller over there. And then I have, I believe, 7 sand shiners. And those are these shiners right here. Very, I would say uncommon in the hobby, but they're not an uncommon fish in general. I caught these in Nebraska, but they are also native to Missouri. And I just feel like they don't get a lot of attention, mainly just because they don't look the craziest. But they're also a pretty big shiner. I'm gonna just put in some bloodworms while I'm talking. But they're a pretty big shiner, and they have some cool scaling. I think that's like a cool part about them, is they got cool scaling. But otherwise they don't really get much colorful than this. But I just think they're neat in how big they get. And then the last thing I have is a Slender madtom. He's definitely my favorite in here. Very skittish though. I caught him in Missouri also. But sand shiners, I don't know if many people know about them. They're just a very, like, at least in my opinion, a very overlooked species. But I like them. They're definitely cool. They'll give you that schooling behavior that you love to see in shiner species. They're easy. They're very easy to take care of. Just make sure no heater. And in terms of breeding, I'm not sure how they do it. They're most commonly found in like big rivers. I mostly catch them in like big rivers and I would say like they're honestly found in tiny little clear streams. Because I caught one in my episode 1 of Nebraska netting. I caught one in that tiny little creek. But then I've also caught them in like huge rivers. I've caught them in like kind of silty, medium-sized rivers. So they're very widespread in their habitat. And then wherever you find them, they're super common most of the time. In rivers, they're a little less common. Red shiners are the dominant shiner species there. They are a Natropus species. I'm not sure the exact Latin name. I think it's, I don't remember the species. It's like Alfrendiso. I don't know. I'm not going to try to guess. I just saw it not that long ago, but I can't remember what it was. They're very similar to big mouth shiners. They definitely get confused a lot. But yeah, all these guys do really well with each other. The Slender madtom is super cool, especially since it's my first venomous fish. So they actually have a very mild amount of venom in their fins. Like they have like little spines. So I think that's pretty cool. It's nothing to be worried about, nothing like crazy, but it's definitely a cool cool fish. And he's pretty big too. It's probably my favorite catfish that I have. He's always hiding though, they're nocturnal. These lights will be going out soon, so. Yeah, in terms of Scape, I didn't really do anything special. It doesn't look the best, but the fish are mainly what I'm focused on. I kind of threw this tank together. It was originally made for sculpin, but they didn't survive the trip from Minnesota where I was catching them. That's why I have these terracotta stuff in here. Nothing really uses them. I kind of expected the madtom to use them more, but he really just stays under that sponge filter. And then in terms of plants, I have a lot of Vallisneria. As you can see, they love the spread. And then I have some Java moss and Elodia. Big Elodia. And then there's some snails in there. I'm hoping maybe when my other stone roller gets bigger, I can put them in here, and then maybe I have a pair, although that's a big maybe. I'm not sure what sex this one is, possibly female, because when I caught it, it was in, I believe, July, and this is how it looked. So I'm not sure when stone roller spawning occurs, but it wasn't like, it didn't have its spawning rash like you would expect a male to have, so I'm guessing female. But yeah, I think the one video you should take, or the one thing you should take away from this video is just maybe do a little research into sand shiners. I know they don't look that cool, but they're very easy. I would say they're almost like a good like beginner shiner, because I don't even have a power head in here. I just have a lot of aeration. I wouldn't even say I have heavy duty like filtration. You probably like you don't even need like hang on back. I could just do 2 sponge filters and be fine. And these this extra aeration isn't necessary. I just did it because, you know, just thought I would add it for the fish. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Check out some sand shiners if they're native to your state, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.